children. Welcome back to the class which is discussing about physical quantities and measurement. So far in this chapter, we have learned about area, volume and density. Today, we are going to learn another physical quantity named speed. We can see many moving objects around us. And sometimes we used to say some vehicles are moving slowly and some are moving faster. The idea about the motion of a body, that is, how fast or slow it is moving, is obtained by a quantity known as speed. So, what is called speed? The distance traveled by a body in unit time is known as its speed. So we can write it in the mathematical formula, that is speed is equal to distance traveled divided by unit time. We will be representing speed with the letter V, and this V should be in small letter, and distance using the small letter S and time using the small letter T. So using symbols, we can write the formula for speed as small letter v is equal to small letter s divided by small letter t. Now we know the SI unit of distance is meter and the symbol is m. And the SI unit of time is second and its symbol is s. So thus we will get the SI unit of speed as meter per second. When we are traveling to some places in car or train or bus or bike, we usually used to say that that place is some kilometer far, right? So we have to understand that the speed of fast moving objects such as cars and trains are expressed in kilometer per hour. Km is the unit of distance and h is the unit of time. Km is kilometer and h is hour. It is possible to find distance and time from the formula of speed just by rearranging the formula. But if it is difficult for you, you can remember a triangle. The triangle name is SVT triangle. So this is the SVT triangle. Here S is the distance, V is the speed and T is the time. So if we want to find distance S using this triangle, we can find like this: distance S is equal to V multiplied with T. So let us write it as formula: S is equal to speed V into time T. Now using this formula, we can find time. If we don't know how to find time from this formula, then you can use this triangle also. That is, from this triangle we can find the time like this: T is equal to S divided by V. So let us write that time T is equal to distance S divided by speed V. Like that we can also find the formula for speed. That is, speed V is equal to S divided by T. So let us write it. Speed V is equal to distance S divided by time T. So remembering of this triangle helps in calculation. If you know how to rearrange the formula, then you can use it. So now let us solve some numericals based on speed. First question is, calculate the speed of an object if it covers a distance of 15 meters in 5 seconds. The question is asking us to find the speed, and the distance is given as 15 meter and the time is given as 5 seconds. Now we have to use the formula for finding speed. If you are remembering the formula, you can write it directly or else draw the SVT triangle in workspace. Now we have to find the speed v. So speed v is equal to s divided by t. So let us write the formula. Speed v is equal to distance s divided by time t. Then we know the values. Let us substitute that. That is, instead of distance, we know it is 15 meter and time is 5 seconds. Now we have to do the calculation. Let us do it in workspace. So we know that 5 will go in 5 one time. That is 5 ones are 5. And how many times 5 will go in 15? We know that 5 threes are 15. So thus we will get 3 meter per second. This is the speed that we got. And make sure that when you are writing the formula speed v is equal to distance s by time t, if you are just using the symbols like v is equal to s divided by t, you should mention in the side that v represents speed, s represents distance, and time represents t. Now let us move to the second question. That is, the speed of a car is 60 km per hour. If the car travels at a constant speed for 2 hours, how much distance will it cover? In the question, speed and time is given. We have to find the distance covered. So let us write the steps. Speed v is equal to 60 km per hour. Time t is equal to 2 hours. We have to find distance s. For that, let us draw the SVT triangle. So s is equal to v into t. So let us write it here. Distance s is equal to speed v into time t. Now let us substitute the values. That is 60 km per hour multiplied with 2 hours. So let us do the calculation in workspace. This hour and hour will get cancelled. Then we know that 6 2s are 12 and there is 1 0 for 60. That 1 0 we will write here. And the unit remaining is kilometer. So we will get the answer as 120 kilometer. Hope this question and answer is clear for you. Now moving to the third question. That is, how long will it take for a child running at 5 meter per second to cover a distance of 200 meter? Read the question once again. How long will it take for a child running at 5 meter per second to cover a distance of 200 meter? We know that meter per second is the unit of speed. So in the question they have given us the speed and distance. How long will it? That means we have to find the time. So let us write the step. Speed is equal to 5 meter per second. Distance s is equal to 200 meter. We have to find time t. So for writing the formula, we have to draw SVT triangle. It is not compulsory that you have to draw SVT triangle. If you know the formula directly, you can use it. So time t is equal to, from the triangle we will get it as s divided by v. So we will write it here, distance s divided by speed v. Let us substitute the values. That is 200 meter divided by 5 meter per second. Let us do the calculation in workspace. Here in denominator we can see 5 and 5 will go in 5 one time, that is 5 ones are 5, and 5 will go in 20. How many times? We know that 5 fours are 20, so we will cut 20 and we will write 4. 5 fours are 20 and there is 1 0 remaining there, that 0 we will write, thus we will get 40. And this meter in the numerator and the meter in denominator will get cancelled. And this second will go to the numerator. Thus we will get 40 seconds. So let us write it as time t is equal to 40 seconds. Hope it is clear for you. Do and practice these numericals. That's all for today. Thank you and see you again.